Good morning, fellow valuers. One cannot get a second chance to make the first impression. Your visiting card is the first tool key to give the first impression and best impression. It is your ambassador. Your visiting card should speak on your behalf. Before 2017, the fascinating visiting card is Mr. So-and-so, registered valuer under Section 34AB of Wealth Tax. After 2017, the fascinating visiting card says Mr. So-and-so, registered valuer under Section 34AB of Wealth Tax, registered valuer under Section 247 of Company Act. In 2011, your visiting card says Mr. So-and-so, registered valuer under Section 34AB of Wealth Tax Act, registered valuer under Section 247 of Company Act, registered valuer under Section 77(1) of Black Money Act. After 28th August 2023, you will have to revise your visiting card saying that Mr. So-and-so, registered valuer under Section 34AB of Wealth Tax, registered valuer under Section 247 of Company Act, registered valuer under Section 77(1) of Black Money Act, and a valuer registered under Section 132 of Income Tax Act. Now, are you willing to revise your visiting card now? Say yes or no. So, with this brief introduction, let me go to the subject. Time given to me is only very 10 minutes. The first question is,
what is the CBDT notification?
CBDT notified Rules 13 and 13A of the Income Tax Rules on 28 August 2023 to implement the amendments made to Section 132 of the Income Tax Act 1961 by the Finance Act 2023. Next.
What does Section 132 deal with?
Section 132 of the Act makes provisions related to raid, search and seizure. Raid, search and seizure. Next.
What are the nature of services proposed to be provided?
Apart from seeking the services of a translator, forensic expert, persons familiar in banking, valuer of jewelry, valuer of forest, valuer of mines and quarries, valuer of stocks, shares, debentures, securities, shares, etc., valuer of archaeological and works of art, valuer of life interest, the department seeks the services of people like you, valuer of plant and machinery, and valuer of immovable property. That means each and every one of you who is present here is eligible to apply under Section 132. Need not be a valuer of immovable property. You can also be a valuer of jewelry, works of art, quarries, mines, and also a valuer of immovable property. The scope is becoming more and more from today onwards. Next.
What is Rule 13?
In this amendment, there are four things. Rule 13, Rule 13A, Form 6 and Form 6CA. There is four important terms which we should remember. Rule 13 deals with the procedure of requisitioning the services of a person or entity. Please remember, an individual can apply and an entity can apply, a partnership firm can also apply for the purposes of valuation of property under Section 132. Remember the Section 132. Next question.
What is form number 6C?
This form is a very simple application. It's a very simple application. It is an exclusive application form in which an applicant has to give details with regard to personal information and details of services provided. It is a very simple application. There are only two parts. One is personal information. Name, status, permanent account number. Remember, permanent account number. Once if you provide permanent account number, the department knows all your details. Aadhaar, if applicable. Address, phone number, email address. That's all in personal information. Part B, details of services provided. Nature of services to be provided. Immovable property, plant and machinery, jewelry, etc., etc. Details of relevant qualification, attach proof. Details of existing registration with any governmental organization, if any, attachment proof. Details of experience, any other details relevant for registration as a valuer. That's all. Very simple application form, type neatly in a plain paper, enclose sufficient document evidences like your educational proof, your registration certificate, etc., etc., and send it. And you will have to send it Chief Commissioner of Income Tax. But now, when I forward my application, I received a letter from the CCIT stating that please forward the application to the Director General of Income Tax within bracket investigation. So please send your application to the Director General, make a copy to the Chief Commissioner of Income Tax of your place. Send your application in duplicate. Fix your photograph. All your certificate can be self-attested, so that once you send your application, there should not be any query from the department. Please enclose photograph, please enclose your certificate, etc., etc. Now, even there is two people have taken initiative. One is Income Tax Department, Hyderabad. They gave an advertisement in the newspaper asking for empanelment from the valuers, dated 5/10/23. They have given an advertisement in the newspaper seeking the application from the valid persons. Number two, the depart from the Karnataka and Goa. They have given advertisement in the newspaper on 7/11/23, and they have given the last date also. So in this, you have to provide under what services you are applying it, send the application. There is no application fees, processing fees, no challan to be enclosed. So after some time, you will be receiving a letter stating that you have been empaneled under category such and such thing. So sending the application is not that difficult. Have some patience. So far, I don't think anybody has received such a letter. I have also applied, Mahendra Kakule also applied, Madhu has also applied. We are waiting for the reply. But once we receive the reply, we will circulate to all the fellow valuers a copy of the letter in WhatsApp group so that you can know about that. You can show this letter to the department because this is going to be the precedent to all the states in the entire country. With that, you can get empanelment. So there is no fees, no challan, etc., etc. And once you may receive a letter from them or you may receive a phone call, kindly quote your fees. There is already in the Act that the fees will be quoted by the department, but so far they have not quoted. So they may like you to quote the fees. My suggestion, don't say at par of the CBDT fees. You quote rupees 120, this is only my suggestion. You quote rupees 125 rupees for every 1 lakh, subject to negotiation. Subject to negotiation. So you may quote, if everyone tries to quote 125, they may keep it as a yardstick, as a guideline, with that they can give. Now we don't say, but we say it is negotiable. They will try to negotiate. Okay, so this is how to fill up Form C, 6C. Next.
To whom the application is to be forwarded?
The Director General of Income Tax Investigation, make a copy to CCIT. Okay. Enclose your photograph, etc., etc. Next.
What is DAN? DAN.
It is the persons approved by the department will be given a unique number called designated approval number. Kindly mention this number into a letter pad. Kindly mention this number along with the certificate, and this DAN is eligible to those who have got approval from the department. Next.
What is Rule 13A?
Rule 13A deals with the procedure for making a reference to a registered valuer for the purposes of valuation of property under Section 132. Next.
What is Form number 6CA?
Form 6CA, it is an exclusive valuation format prescribed by CBDT for this purpose. So the form is only a simple form. Report under Section 132(9)(d) of Income Tax. details of the property for which valuation has been undertaken, details of such valuation, method employed to arrive at the fair market value of the property. The valuer should discuss in detail different factors which have been taken into account in arriving at the valuation, details of major assumptions while determining the fair market value of the property, fair market value of the property being valued. The valuer should furnish a separate valuation for each property. This is a form prescribed by the department only for this purposes. This is called Form 6CA. Fill up this form. Don't stop with this. You prepare a report in your own format, in your own style, discussing about the method of valuation, etc., etc. Enclose your report along with this Form 6CA and submit to the people. So that is sufficient. Next.
What may be the scopes of valuation due to this amendment?
Very important. What are the scopes? No precedents. No precedents. So we assume the scope may be to ascertain the cost of construction of the buildings which were constructed already, to estimate the cost incurred in the buildings which are under construction, to estimate the true cost incurred by the assessee in disproportionate wealth cases, to certify the auction value of the properties which are likely to be auctioned by the income tax department. Important, any other specific reasons revealed by the Director of Investigations. So before you go for valuation, ask him to issue a letter. Based upon the letter, you can do the valuation. Next.
What are the expectations of the new rules?
It is an amendment to give separate powers to the investigation wing of the department involved in search and seizure operations to make a reference to a valuer registered by them to estimate the value or the cost of the property, which otherwise they have to rely on such powers vested with their contemporary officers. The new amendment is expected to give more valuation opportunities for registered valuer to do more valuation in matters related to taxation. Before we go further, what is the necessity of making an urgent amendment to this Income Tax Act? All of a sudden, an amendment was released. And the department relies more on valuers like you and me. The reason, they understand, after writing the IBB exam, our valuers are fully equipped with the knowledge. No doubt, experience also. So, imagining that we have got more experience and more knowledge in the field of valuation, they have given the powers to do the valuation on behalf of the Income Tax Department. Now, what is the urgent necessity? There are going to be more number of rate cases in future. There may be more number of rate cases in future, and to get the valuation done faced by them, the department, they try to engage the services of wealth tax valuers and especially empanel under this category. Next.
In what ways this amendment will be helpful to the valuers?
It is a new avenue for the valuers. After registration under this role, a registered valuer can undertake the assignment on behalf of the Income Tax Department as well as the assessee. Now you are playing both roles, on behalf of the department and on behalf of the assessee. The valuation report issued by the registered valuer gets more recognition. There will be a value addition to the valuers in future cases. The value of valuer will be much more in appeal cases. The chartered accountants may approach the valuers for the purpose of defending their clients. So once you register, once you get empanelment, your value goes up in the market. You're becoming a jack of all trades and master of many trades also. Next.
What is the concluding remark?
Apart from the new scopes, valuation under Prevention of Money Laundering Act, valuation under Black Money Act, valuation under Enemy Property Act, there is going to be another new vast scope, valuation under Section 132 within bracket 9D of Income Tax Act. The scope of valuation is increasing day by day. A valuer with knowledge, experience, qualification, and a good recognition will always excel in the field of valuation. Future is bright for a honest valuer of high integrity. So once, if you are valuer of honesty and integrity, the scopes are more and the scopes are increasing day by day. Last.
What is going to be the design of your new visiting card?
I hope once you go home, you are going to discard your old visiting card and go for a new visiting card after getting empanelment in the department. Mr. So-and-so, registered valuer under Section 34AB of Wealth Tax, registered valuer under Section 247 of Company Act, registered valuer under Section 77(1) of Black Money Act, and valuer empaneled under Section 132 of Income Tax. It is high time for us to discard our old visiting card, go for a simple new visiting card containing all these four important. The future is bright for people like you and me. So with this, before I conclude, let me go for a small quiz with a 10. I will read the question, you may answer, say yes or no. The concerned amendment is called Income Tax 19 Amendment Rules 2023, is it right? Yes. The new rules created under this amendment is Rule 13 and 13A under Section 132. Is it right? Right. Section 132 of Income Tax Act deals with raid, search and seizure. Is it right? Yes. Application form to get approval is to be made only in the prescribed form 6C and there is no need for making any payment. Is it right? Yes. The prescribed form for reporting should be done purely as per Form 6CA. Is it right? The approval persons will receive a unique designated approval number from the department DAN. Is it right? Rule 13 deals with the procedure to requisition services for experts. Is it right? Yes. Rule 13A deals with the determination of FMV of different kinds of properties. Is it right? Yes. Under this amendment, only a civil engineer is eligible to apply and not others. Is it right? No. The amendment will come into effect from 28th August 2024. Is it right? No, it has already come to effect 28th August 2023. Since time given is very limited, I am able to cover only this much. The form is available. So one can go through the simple form, fill up and apply it. Thank you very much. I wish you to add more number of designations in your visiting card. Opportunities are more. It is up to us to encash the opportunities. Wish you all the best. Thank you.